Lakeland Public Television's Common Ground is brought to you by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.
This is a White Oak Sled Dog Classic. This is my 4th appearance here. One of the best races run around. This is our first race of the season. So we've got a lot of good teams. The volunteers here are great. As a musher, to have all these four-wheelers here to help us get to the line. When we get to North Home, I'm doing the 130 miler. So when we leave the North Home, we've got four-wheelers there to help us to get out. So the safety is really good. The volunteers are great. And the way they run this race is just great.
We have 5 vets that are here from all over the state that have come to not get any sleep for the next 2 days too, and check these dogs and tend to them. Every one of the dogs went through a vet check. Their shot records were all checked yesterday before they were allowed on the race course, so they were deemed to be in good health before they were hitched today, and they will be checked at various locations along the race route.
Dusty's real fun out on the trail. Her dogs are fast. They are smoking fast. So we wish her good luck and good training for the bear grease.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Good luck, Dusty. Next team up is Brendan Schneider from Dryden, Ontario, Canada.
I've only raced 2 races. I did Walker and then I did Medford, Wisconsin. That was my first race, and a musher from Wisconsin called me on a Wednesday night and said, hey, you want to run my 4-dog team on Friday? I had to be there. Never been on the runners, well, twice in my yard, and it was a blast. It was an absolute blast. Got drugged, got all that good fun stuff, but I was immediately hooked. So, bought 2 lead dogs from him 4 years ago. I now have 30-dog kennel. So it's a highly addictive, very expensive hobby, but worth it. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing.
You mentioned getting ready for the bear grease. That's the next major race on the circuits in Minnesota, and a lot of these teams and a lot of these dogs and drivers will be going to run the bear grease. The bear grease leaves from Duluth the last weekend in January.
I'm Nathan Schroeder. I'm the 2010 John Bear Grease champion. I went into the Bear Grease wanting to win, but in all reality, I didn't think it would ever happen. So I put myself on a race plan to go get the lead, race it to my plan, and just defend whoever was coming up from behind me off, and it worked. I had a very strong team, a very fast team, and I broke every Bear Grease record there was.
30 seconds!
Next in the chute, wearing bib number 66.
Good run, Frank. Thanks a lot. Thanks for volunteering. Good luck.
33 years old.
It's just my adrenaline gets going just watching the dogs, and I think there's just not enough people involved in it, and there should be more, I mean, the dogs love it, like she says, it's so addictive just to, once you get, I've never done it myself, but just watching the dogs and helping her is...
I guess all I could say is this event is very spectator friendly. It's one of the better events that I've seen as far as being able to go down and see the mushers and talk to them, pet the dogs and all that. When you get involved in sled dog racing, the learning curve is really, really steep, and you wouldn't think it is, but you talk to other mushers, and people are pretty good about sharing, what's worked for them, what they're doing, and it's just one of them things you have to get out and do it. So, but well worth doing. And
First race, good luck on the trail.
If you enjoyed this segment of Lakeland Public Television's Common Ground, consider making a contribution at lptv.org. If you have segment ideas pertaining to North Central Minnesota, contact us at legacy@lptv.org. Common Ground is funded by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. by the vote of the people on November 4th, 2008.